If you had told me at the end of the last episode that this one would feature a soy girl beta cuck, I wouldn't have believed you. But you know what? Here we are. In all honesty, I actually think she's in a textbook abusive relationship, but I don't know what that says about my personal biases if I give it to her, but not the guy from the last episode. So I'm sorry, girl. You're just a soy girl beta cuck now. I have to stick to my guns. But that's kind of the B plot, or there is no real like plot in this episode, I guess. No, or A or B, at least is what I'm trying to say. Because it's really about Ethan and Hannah going to this village that's abandoned and built in high up in the mountains, and he's like, why would anyone build a village here? But then he's surprised that it's abandoned. Like, you know, if it's badly placed, people will leave. But it turns out it's not badly placed. They actually, like, farm this hallucinogenic moss there that people get very addicted to. And that's, like, the whole, like, economic resource of that one village, which is fine. You know, I'm on board with that. They come across this girl who like has this husband, boyfriend, brother person. They never explained their relationship, but it definitely seemed like she was hurt that he was sleeping with other people. But again, because of the abusive relationship thing I was talking about, she deflects. She blames it on the substance. She blames it on the drug, but not on him. And I'm sorry, that's a tough beat, but I would say there's a lot of unhealthy behavior going on there, and they should not be together. But, alright, whatever. Ethan and Hannah don't really care. They're like, alright, it's not our place to get involved. They go off, and they find a Hydra, like, in these caves. Alright, before we get into that, actually, here's something I don't understand. On top of the many things I don't understand about this show. So, like, they say they're heading to the Dragon's Lair. But then they say the path to the Dragon's Lair is closed until summer. Like, it's only open during the summer. Okay. Then why didn't the dragon attack a town during the summer? Why did he create an arisen in the middle of autumn or whenever it is? Because presumably, my theory that I'm working with is that the dragon wants Ethan to kill him. So why did he turn him into an arisen in a time where he couldn't get to him? Also, why can't he get to him? Why is the path closed the rest of the year but summer? Is it icy? Can't they just climb over that? They climbed up to this village. Is it a magical pathway? I don't know. I don't get it. It's not explained. But okay, they have to go through this cave system, which is fine because they want us to see them fight a Hydra, which is cool and all. And that's about it. Like, the action's actually fairly decent in this episode. I've complained in the past about how it doesn't really make sense in, like, terms of tactical decisions that they make. And this one, it still doesn't really make sense. But it was at least manageable for me. The Hydra attacks the town. Hannah carries the team again until she's wounded. That one girl that they met, the beta girl, she gets eaten. And for her boyfriend, then he's like, but I don't really feel like he's too broken up about it. I don't know. He feels like he's like, oh, my addiction did this. No, you did this. Okay. And I know it's a very complicated issue with addiction and like people like destroying their own lives and whether or not you consider that a disease. That's a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. All right. I'm going to bring it back. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to rush through this. I don't have a lot of time. Okay. So she gets eaten. The guy's like, Ethan and Hannah fight the Hydra. Hannah gets hurt. Ethan unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan and fights the Hydra. And here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me, right? Cut a Hydra's head off. It grows back. All right. Cut all the Hydra's heads off. It dies. I didn't understand that at all. Like, how did that work? He just cut all of their heads off. To kill a Hydra, you're supposed to destroy the body, right? I'm not insane, but I guess they couldn't do that because then the holy plot convenience moment would not have happened because they kill the Hydra. The guy's like staring at it, thinking about the girl who died. I think her name is Lenny. Great name, by the way. He's like thinking about her and feeling guilty, and he's like, my addiction ruined our lives. But then he sees something moving inside the Hydra. They cut it open, and Lenny's fine. She's like blind or something, I don't know. But she's fine. And honestly, Holy plot convenience, Batman, because there's no way that would actually help. There's no way that would actually happen. Like, she was eaten. Did the Hydra not chew? Okay, I don't know. I just didn't get it. It bothered me a little bit. But overall, the episode was solid enough. I'm just ranting now, honestly, because not much really happened. They found this town. The girl feels bad that her boyfriend is an abuser. And then they live happily ever after. I don't know what that means about like the previous couple and like how their dynamic was basically the same but the inverse, but then they have to die. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. That was this episode. That's pretty much all I have to say. Only other thing really is that we find out that Hannah can't die, or like pawns, they literally respawn, which is cool. Although her supposed death is what made Ethan unlock the Mangekyou Sharingan. That's not actually what it's called. That's a Naruto reference. I'm sorry. He goes into like berserker mode, and I'm assuming becomes more dragonly. But since she can't die, does that work? Does that move work again? Like, because he's never gonna fear for her life again. So what will activate that again? There aren't a lot of episodes left. We'll see if anything does. But, alright guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry this review was a bit rushed and haphazard, but have a good day. You're welcome to like and subscribe if you want. I wouldn't if I were watching this. Just have a good day, guys. And remember, if you're going to fight a Hydra, please, 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 actually destroy the body. I don't care if you lost a girlfriend, even if her name is Lenny. Have a good day, guys. Be safe.